Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to deliver a lesson for class 11th, subject zoology. My today's topic is the anatomy and functioning of the digestive system of frog. As we know that frogs are carnivores by habit, and as such the alimentary canal in case of frogs is short, and hence the length of the intestines is reduced to about 30 centimeters. The digestive system of frog consists of different parts such as the buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, rectum or large intestine, and cloaca. First of all, let us study about the buccal cavity. Buccal cavity is having a wide transverse mouth at its proximal end. Their upper jaw is immovable, while as lower jaw is movable, as in case of human beings and other mammals. The buccal cavity is lined internally by ciliated columnar epithelium with mucous glands. Teeth are present only on upper jaw. That indicates that the teeth are not meant for chewing or mastication, but for grasping the prey firmly. Teeth in case of frogs can be classified into three types. The first is acrodont, homodont, and polyphyodont. Acrodonts, that means that these teeth are directly evolving from the jaw bones. Homodont means that all teeth are alike, and polyphyodont means that these teeth arise many times in lifetime. Now these frogs capture their food by the flicking action of their tongue and swallow their prey without mastication. Therefore, there are no salivary glands in mouth, as the prey is directly swallowed into the stomach through esophagus. Now pharynx, along with buccal cavity, also participate in respiration in addition to the digestion, which is also known as buccopharyngeal respiration. The pharynx opens into a short esophagus, which is a muscular organ, and this esophagus, as seen in the diagram, ultimately opens into the stomach. Now this stomach, it is large, broad, and a curved structure. It is divisible into anterior, cardiac, and posterior pyloric regions. The gastric mucosa contains two types of cells, such as the gastric glands and the oxyntic cells. Gastric glands are multicellular and secrete the enzyme pepsinogen, while as oxyntic cells secrete hydrochloric acid. Now, there is a valve between the pyloric region of the stomach and intestine, which controls the flow of digested food from the stomach into the intestine. During the digestion process, actually this pepsinogen, which is an inactivated enzyme, it gets activated by hydrochloric acid and is converted into an activated enzyme that is known as pepsin. This activated pepsin then acts upon the proteins and breaks down the proteins into peptones and amino acids. After this stomach, we have to study about the small intestine. The small intestine here, it starts from this pyloric end and ends at the opening near rectum. Small intestine, as you can see, is a narrow, long and coiled structure about 30 centimeters long. It is basically divisible into two types of cells. It consists of two types of cells. Number one, first type is the goblet cells. Goblet cells that are meant to secrete mucus, and the second type of cells are called the absorptive cells, whose function is the absorption of digested food, which is aided by finger-like folds known as villi and microvilli. Now, one of the most important thing which you have to remember in this case, so far your examinations are concerned, and the most questions are asked about these hormones. These are the hormones which are secreted by the intestines. So far the hormones secreted by the intestines are concerned, there are 4 important hormones secreted by small intestine, as is seen in this sketch here. The first hormone is enterogastrin. This hormone inhibits the release of gastric juice. The second hormone secreted by the small intestine is known as cholecystokinin. This cholecystokinin, or complete name of the cholecystokinin, is cholecystokinin pancreozymin. This hormone contracts the gallbladder and produces the secretion of this bile, and it also helps in the release of pancreatic juice. The third important hormone secreted by the intestines is the secretin. This secretin helps in the secretion of bile as well as the secretion of pancreatic juice. And the fourth important hormone is known as enterokinin. This enterokinin hormone stimulates the secretion of the most important intestinal juice called as succus entericus. This succus entericus contains almost all the enzymes which are required for the digestion of proteins, carbohydrates and lipids, etc. So the functions of the small intestine are: number first, the digestion of the food materials into the simpler form, and second important function of small intestine is the absorption. After small intestine, the alimentary canal opens into rectum. Now this rectum, as is shown in this sketch, it is the terminal part of the alimentary canal and is considered as large intestine. It is about 4 centimeters long and opens into cloaca by anal opening. Functions of this rectum are: number first important function of the rectum is the absorption of water, like that of large intestine. And the second important function of the rectum is storage of feces or fecal matter. That is the function of rectum. Finally, the cloaca. Cloaca serves as a common opening for digestive systems as well as urinogenital systems. Now this is all about the structure and this functioning of the digestive system of frog. In our next topic, we will discuss the other organ systems of this animal. Until then, Thank you. Thank you very much.